Republican Congressman from Arizona, Andy Biggs, in a post for the Washington Examiner, was talking about the upcoming uh, funding deadline for the government. And of course, is saying, well, what should we do? Well, we need to play hardball. We got to reel in this government spending. We can't keep uh, doing continuing resolutions and having the funding stay where it is. We got to start cutting agencies. We got to do this. We got to do that. So, what we really should do is just shut the government down until Donald Trump takes office January 20th. Well, that makes a lot of damn sense. First of all, you shut the country down for over a month. You're talking hundreds of thousands of federal employees not getting a paycheck. Everything the government does ground to a halt. You're talking no social security checks get cut. None of that stuff happens. And there would be some people that would be forced to work unpaid because they'd be deemed essential. And then they'd get back paid later afterward. Um, but still, and just everything ground to a halt, and it would start 5 days before Christmas. And that would just kill the economy. Extended government shutdowns are no good for anybody. But they're pushing to shut the government down again. Remember, right before the election, we had to have a budget deal come by, and they kicked the can down the road 3 months and said we'll deal with it after the election. Certain members of Congress wanted to shut the government down then too. I don't think it's going to happen. Democrats are going to have to save the Republicans again and come in and say, okay, if you keep the funding where it is, we'll keep the government open, we'll keep it funded so you don't look like assholes. But why should the Democrats always have to come to their aid? Because Republicans can't govern. And the way some of these MAGA fucks act, they think that they have like 100-seat majority in Congress that they can do whatever they want. That they have a majority that gets around the filibuster and they can do whatever they want. They didn't get a mandate in this election. Donald Trump barely won the popular vote. Last numbers I saw was like 48 point something percent for Kamala Harris, 49 point something for Donald Trump. Around a 1% margin of victory in the popular vote. Didn't even cross 50%. So that's not a mandate. And if you look at some of the margins in the states he won in the Electoral College, still not a mandate because he won by very thin margins. And then you look at the House and the Senate, also, they hold each chamber by 3 seats. And after people leave the House, it's going to be down to a margin of 1 seat. It is ridiculous. They don't have the power they think they do. It's all a bluff. I think ultimately they're going to keep kicking the can down the road. Democrats are going to have to save them. But these are the ideas they have to help people. Let's just shut the government down. Have government do no work. How people can continue to vote and elect in Republicans blows my mind.